everybody? Welcome back to another brand new video, and happy Thanksgiving to all of you. This is our fourth and final video from Florida, and today we're going to focus primarily on antique malls and a baseball card store. Now, this footage was from my hotel early in the morning in a town called Indy Atlantic, which is, I think, about maybe like 45 minutes south of Melbourne, Florida or so. And I stayed here because there's a card show not all that far away. I think it was like 20 minutes south of this. And it was advertised as 40 tables. So I was hoping to capitalize on that and then maybe go to a baseball card store that I was told about yesterday from the owner of Game of Cards. Said it was a really awesome traditional card store. And I do go there, and man, is it good. So in this video, I'm going to go to a bunch of antique malls. I'm going to go to that card store, and we'll show you everything that we found at the end of the video. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit that thumbs up button, and if you're new here, also don't forget to tap that bell and turn on post notifications. Now, let's go to our first location, which is the card show. All right, so here is the card show. It was supposed to be 40 tables, and it is at this American Legion Hall. I actually passed it up and missed it the first time around. And then walking in, I was like, oh crap, I don't really have any money because I spent all my cash yesterday at the Orlando card show. So I figured, okay, I'll just go in here anyway. I'll see what's there, and then I'll go and find a Mac machine somewhere nearby if I need to. So luckily, I didn't need to do that. Let's take a look at what they had. This was one of 4 sellers. Yes, there was only 4 sellers there. I was expecting, okay, 40 tables. You might have like 20 different guys here. So I tried to find something, but I really didn't see anything. This is what it looked like. Wow. Pretty empty, huh? Not a lot going on there. There's like maybe like 1 or 2 customers in addition to the 4 guys that were set up. And one of those guys had nothing but football cards. So I tried to salvage the day by going to antique stores. So here's the first one. When I pulled up, I was like, well, I'm going to have no chance of finding cards in here whatsoever. And I was right. There was nothing really here except for a bunch of trinkets. So on to the next location. This is antique store number 2. It's called the Indian River Antique Mall, and I don't remember the exact towns these are in. So if you see one of these that you want to go to, you might want to Google it. It's somewhere on the way up to Melbourne, Florida. So inside, this is what greeted me, a showcase which had a lot of vintage cards here, which is pretty nice. Although nothing really struck my fancy. I'm guessing that the prices were just a little too high. I can't see everything, and I can't remember from the trip what all the prices were on the vintage, but I think they were just a little bit above what I wanted to pay. So I figured I would show you in case you're on like a 70-inch TV screen and you can see those prices for yourself. But take a look at these crazy, crazy prices. Rafael Palmeiro, PSA 10, 1993 Donruss for $400? Are you kidding me? And then there's a Starling Marte on the same shelf, PSA 10 rookie card for $20. So, I mean, my mind was like, what is this guy thinking? There's also a Dennis Martinez 89 Topps Tiffany for $450 and some random basketball card there for $1,000. PSA 10 just looked like a regular 93 Ultra basketball card. So crazy stuff. There's a baseball you saw there. I saw Bruce Chen was on one of those baseballs. I didn't know who the other players were. I wasn't really trying to pick up any like baseballs or anything larger because I flew Spirit Airlines and I had a very limited amount of stuff I could take back. Just a little bit of space in my backpack left over to take back. But there's a box here that has some nice surprises in it. I'm going to go through that in a second. I'm going to walk around the store and circle back to that and take my time and go through. And I did buy some cards out of there. Here's a stamp book. I hadn't seen these before. I'm not a stamp collector, but maybe some people are. I think that book was about $9, maybe $12. I can't exactly remember, but I'm just going to show you anything baseball related that I was able to find in this antique store. Here's some packs of cards and a starting lineup. It's a Mike Piazza for $9, which I feel is a bit high. I would like to see that around $2. In these packs, I would like to see 3 for $1 and not whatever they were, $2.50 or something like that. And then this is I don't understand this, folks. It's a 1992 Topps Cal Ripken base all-star card for $15, and if that's not bad enough, here's a Texas Rangers hologram for $2. And then, of course, we have the Mo Vaughn 1992 Topps, which isn't even his rookie card, for $4. There's some bobbleheads on the shelves. We'll just show you that collection. Kind of cool. I don't collect bobbleheads. I've got a bunch out in my garage that I just need to just put in a box and sell to somebody just because they're taking up space. Here's all the cards, by the way, that I picked up from that box. And I'm going to show you every card that I picked up at the end of the video, so you'll see all this in detail. I just want to go through all the different stores. So here's Antique Mall number 3. This is called America's Antique Mall. It was maybe like, I can't remember, 15, 20 minutes from the other one. And there was 250 booths inside. So I was like, well, this is pretty good. I'm likely going to find some baseball cards. And I did. So here's the first encounter with baseball-related items in this Antique Mall. You can see there's a cube there of NASCAR cards. And then there's these little mini sleeves with some 74 Topps cards on the front, 72 Topps, some miscut cards from 77, and they were $3 for 2 cards. So $1.50 a card. I was like, okay, these are in pretty trashy condition, but you never know. Maybe there'll be like a 1969 Reggie Jackson rookie card in there or something. And there is going to be a Hall of Famer right here. It is Jack Morris, 1978 Topps, $3 for both of the cards. And unfortunately, the condition was pretty crappy. There was multiple creases. There was some discoloration on the back. There's actually another Jack Morris in that same pile, but I passed on both of those. There's a Dodgers helmet for you Dodgers fans out there. And then here's the showcase. And then I noticed something here. You see there's a bunch of football cards, which I don't even know anything about football, so I'll just show them to you just because I know a good bit of you do collect football cards in addition to baseball. But this was the same seller that was in the last card store that I was at, the one that had the Rafael Palmeira for $400. I recognized the Mantiques Trading Showcase, and there's their prices. You can see there's an Aristides Aquino for like $630. Just some Wade Boggs, 88 Topps. I think that was almost $400. That's a nice one right there. Ricky Henderson, 1980 Topps rookie card. It's a PSA 8. It was $550, but I looked on eBay. You can get that for like $299. Buy it now. So that wouldn't make much sense. And then that wouldn't make sense either. A Bud Black 88 score for $400. I just don't get that price. There's a Dave West, so I don't understand the prices here. I highly doubt that the rent for these booths are that high. How about a Barry Bonds 1993 Fleer Ultra? $750. I mean, I like Barry Bonds a lot, but I'm not going to pay that much for that card. If it was maybe like 30 to 40, that would have been, I feel like that would be okay for a PSA 10 of just a common base insert. I'll show you the other baseball stuff here. There's a Stephen Drew. Not a bad deal. I think that was like $6 for that bobblehead. There's some unopened packs here as well, which it looks like they're selling these, slowly but surely. At least the 88 Donruss seems to be about 40% sold. The 92 Donruss is $2.12 a pack, which 92 Donruss, at least you have a shot of some autographs in there and elite cards. 88 Donruss, I don't know if I would buy that for $1.95 a pack, although some people would because, walk along the antique store and you might say, hey, I remember I used to collect those as a kid. And then you'll buy it for $2. That's why those packs sell. New Kids on the Block packs. I think I actually may have bought a pack of those as a kid. That's really embarrassing to tell all of you guys. But there is an AJ Pierzynski. It's a cool photo right there of him slotting in and being safe. And a Johnny Damon super large Sportflix card. If you just move over to the side here, you see the image will change. Kind of cool. Here's a baseball. I have no idea where it's from. It's about 1980s National League. I don't know the player. It was $4.95. It looks like Dewey or Davey. I have no clue. But then, so I didn't buy anything here. And then I went to Casebusters because when you need cards, who are you going to call? Casebusters. By the way, I really like that PSA 10 Mickey Mantle poster on the wall there. I think that was pretty awesome. Now we have the inside for you. We have all of these. Look at all this. millions of cards here. They're organized by team and by like years. So I picked out the newest Braves box, and I just went through and I grabbed a whole bunch of good rookies, Ozzie Albies, Max Fried, a couple of Acuna Juniors. Man, it was stocked. Austin Riley. Now, they're all different prices, so he'll take a look at what you picked out and give you a fair price. I did the same thing with the Brewers, looking for Corbin Burns and Brandon Woodruff. Same thing with the Cardinals, looking for Tyler O'Neill. I went through the Orioles, but I think somebody beat me to the Orioles because all the Cedric Mullins cards were mostly gone. So I ended up picking out 100 total cards, and there's just a look at some of the cards that I picked out. By the way, I'll go through every card I bought at the end of the video. But anyway, here's a look at his store. We'll give you a whole wrap around. So Paul is a really cool guy. He actually watches my YouTube channel. So I talked to him maybe about like an hour about politics and another like 10, 15 minutes about YouTube. Really cool guy. I highly suggest you go to Casebusters, sit down there and look through some of those boxes and find some cards. He's going to give you a great deal. He gave me a great deal. I'll show you everything I picked up. And then after that, I went to Game of Cards closer to Orlando because I missed picking this card up yesterday. I said I'd be back if I couldn't find it at the card store or card show, and there it is. It's a Willie Stargell rookie card, and I'll show you that in a little more detail at the end of this video. And then I had time for one more antique mall because my flight, which was through Spirit, was delayed, of course. So I had some extra time, and I was like, all right, here's another antique mall in the Orlando area. I don't remember what the name of this one was. I walked around a little bit hoping to find some cards, and the only cards that I did find were some playing cards, which I'm not really a good card player. I mean, I'll play cards if somebody wants to play, but I'm terrible at it. I can barely even shuffle a deck. But they had some playing cards. There you see their baseball playing cards for $1.50. That was literally the only cards I found in that entire antique mall. And it was pretty sizable. Lots of trinkets and stuff there. So just didn't have much luck there, but I did have some really, really good luck today buying some cards. You'll see them all at the end of the video. So I left. I headed to the airport, went through security, caught my plane, sat on the tarmac for 45 minutes or so, eventually flew back home. And now it's time to go through everything that I picked up today. Thank you so much for watching this 4-part series of my Florida trip. Again, please hit that subscribe button and the like button for me. Now, let's show you everything that I bought today. All right, everybody, back from the antique malls and the couple card stores there on my final day in Florida. I actually got, I guess, maybe a little lucky because my flight from Spirit got delayed. So it made me a little bit late for my Saturday showdown here, getting back home to do that. I don't think we got that started until almost midnight, but it did allow me some more time to go to a couple more antique malls and stop off at an extra card store on the way back. So I didn't pick up that much today. I kind of spent pretty much my entire budget at the card store the previous day. I spent $1,000 there. So when I went to the first baseball card show, I was like, oh crap, I only have like $80 left to my name here, at least in cash in my wallet. I was like, so I went into that card show just to see, thinking that, okay, I'll go to an ATM if I see some big stuff that I want. But man, was I ever disappointed. It was terrible. There was only 4 dealers in the entire place. So I walked around, I took a quick little snippet of a video just to show you guys. And then I got back in my car and I went to a hobby shop right down the road that I passed on the way there. Unfortunately, it was all trains and airplanes and stuff like that. No baseball cards at all. So I was like, now what do? I've got all this time to kill. This card show was terrible. It's like, I know. Let's get back to our roots here and get back to some antique malls. Haven't done those in a little while, so I did go to some antique malls, which you've seen. And here's what I picked up. Not a whole lot, but some good stuff. We got Dave Stewart rookie cards from 1982 Fleer. Those were $1 a piece. We got a Frank Thomas rookie card. Now, these did have prices on them. They peeled them all off. It was a very tedious and monotonous and terrible time or task watching the lady do that. She'd tear off the little sticker and then type for like 3 minutes for each card. And I was like, come on. I probably stood at the checkout for like maybe, I'm not even kidding, for like 15 minutes just for like maybe this little handful of cards, which you're going to see here. So Frank Thomas, that was a few bucks. Paul O'Neill rookie card, I think that was $3. A Charlie Huff rookie card from 1973 in really good shape. Look, Charlie Huff, Only looked like he was in his 30s when he was a rookie, which is kind of rare. That's a pretty cool card right there. 73 Charlie Hoff. I think that one may have been like $4 to $6. A Jose Canseco rookie from 86 Tops traded. That one was, I think, $4. Got a Willie Stargell for $1. Tyler O'Neill, which I grab him whenever I can. That one was $3. It's his Topps Chrome. And then I grabbed this one. You saw me looking in the showcase. There's Rafael Palmeiro, 1993 Donruss for $400, which, you know, was very tempting, but I just had to go with the $20 Starling Marte, one of the best players in all of baseball last year, led the entire major leagues in stolen bases, would have challenged for a batting title if he wasn't traded between leagues during the middle of the season. But a nice one right there. Starling Marte, PSA 10 rookie card. Had to grab that one. So after the antique malls, which, you know, I didn't find too much, but I figured it would be fun to look, I went to Casebusters. This is a card store in Rockledge, Florida. So Rockledge is maybe about 45 minutes over to the east near Melbourne, near the ocean. And there's this store called Casebusters. Now, this place was pretty awesome. It's owned by Paul. Really cool dude. Has probably a couple million cards in there. And they're all organized by team as well. So if you like that, that's great. If you don't, well, you got your work cut out for you. So what I decided to do was I was like, all right, I've got all these hours to kill here. I'm just going to grab a couple boxes and just start going through them. And I started out with, I think it was the Braves, and seeing what was in there. I grabbed the most recent Braves. I think the box was labeled like 2017 to 2021. And I started just looking for rookies. I asked him first, how much are these per card? He's like, well, they're about $0.25 a card or so. But if you find a bigger card in there, like say you find a Vlad Jr. rookie card, that's obviously not going to be $0.25. So I was like, all right. So I started with the Braves box. I picked out all the cards that I wanted. It was about, I think, 50 cards or so. And I gave him the stack and said, how much for these? And he took a look at them. And he's like, well, some of these are going to be more than $0.25. I was like, I know, because there's like an Acuna rookie in there and stuff. He came back with a price of $50. But anyway, I paid $100 for this entire stack. So you're probably looking at roughly about 100 cards here. So about $1 a card. I went through, I went through the Braves. I went through the Brewers. I'm looking for Corbin Burns and Brandon Woodruff. I went through the Orioles looking for Cedric Mullins. And I went through the Cardinals looking for Tyler O'Neill. And let's show you what I've got. So Tyler O'Neill rookie card, Cedric Mullins rookie. There's a nice Dylan Carlson rated prospect card. Another Tyler O'Neill. Tyler O'Neill, I'm buying all his cards, folks. He hit 34 home runs last year. Kind of an under-the-radar guy. Adolis Garcia rookie card I found in the box as well. Randy Arozarena. His rookie card, another Tyler O'Neill, a Randy Blue Prism Refractor. Had to grab that one. A couple more Randys. Those were from the Cardinals box. I think he gave all those to me for 10. The Brewers cards ran me $40. You got Brandon Woodruff rookie, and you're just mostly going to see Brandon Woodruff rookie cards and also Corbin Burns, so a bunch of him. There's a Locaine relic in there, which is pretty awesome. Had to grab that one. There's Corbin Burns. Brandon Woodruff had a great season. Another Burnsy. Freddie Peralta had a good season as well, so I grabbed that one. Corbin Burns, Brandon Woodruff once more. And, I don't know, probably grabbed roughly 30 of these. Some Chrome Corbin Burns rookie card, which is a very nice one. Bowman Chrome Corbin as well. And then we get into, so I don't know, maybe I overpaid for those a little bit as opposed to the Braves. Because, man, these Braves cards were a great deal. Max Fried rookie. I think he quoted me like $7 on that, but with the entire stack, it worked out to about $1 a card. You see Austin Riley. There's the 2018. That's the 2018 update Acuna and Albies. Both, it's their rookie year, so cool card. Doesn't have the rookie card logo on it, though. Ozzy Albies. There's a Trey Turner rookie, which is in that box because of Hector Oliveira, so grab that one. Ozzy Albies Deco Edge rookies. There's the Acuna rookie card I alluded to. Austin Riley's second-year refractor. His rookie card right there. Another Albies, Dansby Swanson. Some more Albies rookie card. Max Fried rookie. There wasn't too many of those. I was hoping to really hit the jackpot on Max Fried rookies in the box, but I don't know if most of them got picked over and that one was just missed or not. But there was a bunch of these Heritage ones in there. I was hoping more for the Topps Chrome because that's the most valuable. But still, Max Fried. Heritage rookie card. A whole bunch of those bad boys. I think we also may have some Albies coming up again. There he is. Ozzy Albies with Lucas Sims. So I grabbed all of those. Took me a while to go through, and we were just sitting in there talking, and Paul's a really cool dude. We talked about politics for about an hour. He didn't know who I was until I went to check out and gave him my credit card. He saw my name on the credit card, and he's like, holy cow, I watch all your stuff. And then we talked about YouTube for like 20 minutes, and really cool dude. I would say if you're ever in the Orlando area, make sure you take a trip on out to Rockledge and check out a store. If you got a favorite team, like say you love the Pirates, for example, go through their Pirate Box. I probably should have done that. I probably could have found a bunch of Austin Meadows and Tyler Glasnow and Josh Bell rookie cards, but I just I didn't have the time because I wanted to hit up one more store, which was Game of Cards. Game of Cards, the owner here, Dan, is a really cool dude. He just loves talking about cards, man. You could stand there and I thought I was just going to go in there and just grab this Stargell and then leave and be like in and out in like 2 or 3 minutes because I was just going to go get dinner and stuff afterwards before my flight. But I ended up being in there for like 30, 40 minutes just talking about baseball cards with him. Really cool guy. And I made an offer on this card yesterday. I offered him $100. I think he was at like 200 or something. He's like, I'll do it for 150. And I was like, I'd really like to be around 100 on this one. I think my brother got this card for like $50 at a card store in Ohio, albeit it was really faded. But here it is. It is the Willie Stargell rookie card from 1963 Topps. An awesome, awesome card. It's in great condition. Now, he looked at it really, really hard from all angles. He did say he saw just a tiny little bit of wax on the very top of the card, which he said that I could probably take off with some pantyhose. But, man, this card, I've never owned this card before ever, and this one's going into the PC. If I was to get this grade, I don't know, maybe like a 6 or so. The corners are great. There's no creases. I mean, there is a little touch of a couple little white spots on the corners, but Willie Stargell rookie card. I had to come away with something big for the PC, and this was it for me. Pops. Willie Stargell 1963 rookie card. So that one was an awesome one, and that was everything that I picked up on my last day in Florida. I was really disappointed by the quality of the card show, but I made up for it, I feel like, with the other cards that I picked up. So make sure you guys check out Casebusters and Game of Cards if you're ever in the Florida area or the Orlando area. And there's some antique malls. Antique malls are very, very hit or miss. I can't say that I recommend going to these particular ones because I didn't find too much there baseball card wise, but maybe you saw other stuff there that you want, like some trinkets or decorations or whatever. You could go there for those. But a baseball card wise, you never know what you're going to find in an antique mall. So that's basically all I've got for you today. Please make sure you hit that thumbs up button for me. I would really appreciate that. Also, if you're new here and have not yet subscribed, or maybe you're old here but you've never got around to hitting the subscribe button, please do that. I'd very much appreciate that. And also, there's a notification bell, a little bell next to the subscribe button. Tap that and turn it to all. That way, whenever I post a new video or go live, you'll get notified via the YouTube app so you don't miss anything. We do post every day, so make sure you check back often. And I really thank you guys for watching. I enjoyed the trip. I hope you guys enjoyed the videos that I made from there. And have a great rest of your day, everybody. I'll see you all later. Good night, everybody.